Mottainai.
One afternoon, Yumi was shopping at a busy supermarket when she noticed a young boy take only one bite of a fresh apple before carelessly tossing the rest toward the trash. Just before it landed, a kind Japanese grandmother quickly caught the apple. With a gentle smile, Yumi was surprised and couldn't understand why Grandma had stopped it from being thrown away. Yumi walked closer and asked, "Why did you save that apple?" Grandma looked at the apple warmly and softly said, "Because it still has value." Those simple words made Yumi even more curious. She decided to follow Grandma, hoping to discover the true meaning of a Japanese idea called Mottainai, a lesson that would soon change the way she looked at everyday things.
Mottainai.
Why does most good things?
Simply.
Grandma gently placed the apple on a cutting board and carefully removed only the small bitten part. The rest of the apple was still fresh, sweet, and perfectly good to eat. Then she poured the little water left in a bottle into a watering can and used it to help a thirsty flower grow. Yumi watched every movement with wide, curious eyes. Grandma smiled and explained, "In Japan, we call this Mottainai. It means respecting things that still have value." Instead of wasting them, Yumi slowly nodded. As she looked around the cozy kitchen, noticing reusable bags, neatly stored leftovers, and simple habits that avoided waste, she smiled with excitement, ready to learn even more. Small actions that could make a big difference in everyday life.
Small habits create big changes.
I never knew saving little things could matter so much.
And a small choice with the
I'm ready to try it.
Every thoughtful choice helps your home, your wallet, and our planet.
Every day is easier than most people think. Yumi happily switched off a light that no one was using, carefully folded a paper shopping bag to use again, and placed the leftover bread into a reusable container instead of throwing it away. Grandma smiled proudly and said, "Every small choice saves a little today and helps create a better tomorrow." Yumi looked around the tidy room and realized that saving money is not only about buying less, it is also about taking good care of the things we already have. As she looked out the window, she noticed a boy in the nearby park holding a notebook and getting ready to throw it away. Yumi quickly hurried outside, wondering if she could help him see the value that was still hidden inside those blank pages.
I thought it wasn't useful anymore.
Look closely. There are still so many blank pages.
You're right. I can keep using it.
That's the spirit of Mottainai.
Before he threw the notebook away, she opened it page by page and showed him that only a few pages had been used, while most of the notebook was still completely blank. The boy looked surprised and smiled as he realized he could simply remove the used pages and continue writing in the rest. One thoughtful idea had saved an entire notebook from being wasted. Grandma quietly watched from a distance. With a proud smile, she reminded Yumi that Mottainai means looking for value before throwing something away. The boy thanked Yumi and carefully placed the notebook back into his backpack instead of the recycling bin. As they walked home together, Yumi began thinking about all the small things she could save every single day, excited to put this lesson into practice at home.
Small habits create a brighter future.
When Yumi arrived home, she remembered everything Grandma had taught her. She turned off the lights before leaving the room, placed her spare coins into a small piggy bank, instead of spending them on unnecessary things, finished every grain of rice at dinner, and used the last bit of clean drinking water to water a beautiful flower. Each small action seemed simple, but together they made a meaningful difference. Grandma smiled warmly and said, "This is the true spirit of Mottainai. Respect what you already have, and nothing valuable will be wasted." Yumi happily nodded and promised to practice these habits every day. She realized that saving money begins with respecting everyday things, and that small choices made with care can protect our home, help our planet, and inspire others to do the same.